back with another review. It has been a minute. I'm taking more breaks from doing reviews than I ever intended to this year. I had a new system in place. I was going to start putting out more videos. That was going to be awesome. And then, fit kind of hit the shan. And technology has been failing me. I've just had to go and get a new phone, which is costing me too much money. I can't afford this, but at least it's pretty. And it's blue, which coincidentally, I know I'm reviewing Sonic today, but I did not coordinate with the movie. Blue just happens to be my favorite color, but that's a funny coincidence that I just realized everything's blue today. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I've been in a little bit of a slump of the last few weeks. I think it has a little bit to do with my diet. It's really hard to stick to this diet thing and doing all my exercise and trying to do videos. I'm focused only on one thing, and I just have not had the focus for doing anything. And I haven't even had focus to be watching movies, so I've just been binge watching The Simpsons on Disney Plus, which I am complaining about, currently on season 14. But I did just go and see Sonic the Hedgehog, so let me give you my thoughts on it. Sonic the Hedgehog is a 2020 action-adventure comedy film based on the video game franchise published by Sega. Directed by Jeff Fowler in his feature directorial debut and written by Pat Casey and Josh Miller, it sees Sonic team up with local town sheriff Tom Wachowski to find and reclaim his lost rings and escape Dr. Robotnik. This review is going to be short and sweet. Kinda, compared to some of my other reviews. I really loved Sonic. It was fun, it was light, it had humor, and it kept me engaged at all times. But where it surprised me is how they gave the story and character a lot of heart. This was such a heartwarming film. I hate using this word, but this movie really got me in the feels, man. I was tearing up several times. I've established I cry a lot at movies, and this film is no exception to this rule. You make me sad, I cry. You make me happy, I cry. You do something sweet, I cry. So yeah, I was fighting back the tears several times. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking full-blown sobs, just welling up. They really gave a lot of detail to Sonic as a character. Knowing he was going to be CGI, they had to make him work well against human characters and be someone the viewer can invest in, and I think they nailed that. You have complete sympathy and compassion for this little blue devil, and you want to help him and you want him to get a happy ending. You do feel sorry for him, and it makes the final confrontation so much more rewarding. There's growth in many of our characters, Sonic the most of course. I love that there are flashes here and there of just how powerful he is, and then him embracing it at the perfect time. You already know it's going to play out that way, but damn, it feels good when it happens. Ben Schwartz does a great job with the voice acting, 10s all the way. I love James Marsden as Thomas. Marsden has this great ability as an actor to give a genuinely heartfelt and believable performance opposite characters who technically aren't there, and it's one of the things I love about him as an actor. He performs so well that you almost start to believe there is this blue hedgehog next to him causing a mess. I do wish he was real because he is so freaking adorable, and Sonic and Tom are kick-ass team/friends. I love how they establish just enough about Tom that it makes sense for him to be helping Sonic. It never feels weird or random, it feels like it's meant to be. It just kept me happy the whole time. Good people doing good stuff and helping each other. I love when films give me that. Tika Sumpter as Maddie is an added bonus for the film. Maddie and Tom are this awesome couple. They are in sync, there is unwavering trust between the two, and they really feed off each other's energy, not just as a married couple, but as actors. I think they were a great pairing who, when together, just give this film an extra dose of mushy goodness that I didn't realize I needed until I was getting it. It's just so uplifting watching a film about a happily married couple who love and support each other and have each other's back, even in the most bizarre of circumstances. Give me more characters like these any day. Now, of course, I can't forget the spectacular Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. Watching Jim Carrey in this movie was like being transported back to the 90s, and I was here for it. I was seeing good old 90s Carrey in all his wacky, hilarious, quirky glory, and it was so good and so right. I'm happy knowing there are young children now who get to meet and get a taste of the genius characterizations from the brilliant mind of that is Jim Carrey. I feel like this is the first time in a while I've really seen him go back back to the old style of comedy he used to do, and it feels so natural. It was like he just got in a rhythm and just went with it, and it was glorious. Even more so than Marsden, Kerry is spectacular at responding and acting against things that aren't there. He does it so effortlessly and puts so much into it that you completely buy into it. It's hard because you know Robotnik is this egotistical douchebag, so you want him to fail and get lost for that reason, but then again, it's Jim Carrey, and he's so bloody entertaining, you aren't ready for it to be over yet. It had me in an emotional pickle. Either way, casting him was a brilliant choice. I love the visual effects in this film. They were bright and vibrant and electric, but not over the top. I feel they kept most of it to a minimum and only focused on the necessities and didn't go overboard with it. It was just right, but so great to look at. The perfect blend of real world and not so real world. The changes made to Sonic were right on the money, and I love that they were able to make the smallest changes to his features so that despite him not being real, you could 100% see and feel his emotions on his face. If I can look at a computer generated character and feel what they are feeling, then the effects team have done a bloody good job. On top of that, I love the score and I love the soundtrack. This was overall an awesome movie that I had a great time just chilling and watching, and I love the mid-credit scene and can't wait for another Sonic movie or 50 more Sonic movies. Just give me more and more of this blue guy and I'll be happy. Only con, if I had to have one, is Rachel, Maddie's sister, did not remotely like this character at all. She serves no purpose, and her dislike for her brother-in-law is irrational and unfounded and really damn annoying. Seriously, because he is the nicest guy on the planet and she loathes him. Like, why? I don't get it. And so demanding your sister divorce one of the rare most decent men on the planet is just a bitch thing to do. So yeah, didn't like her, but I loved absolutely everything else. I know people may think I'm just like, you cried at Sonic. You know what? Leave me alone, okay? I cried a lot of things. I'm someone who, I don't know if you know what Winx Club is, but I haven't watched it in a while, but I used to love watching Winx Club. And anytime they transform into their fairy selves, I just get the tears and I'm just like, I love this so much. Watching Sailor Moon and then they transform, like, oh my god, they're transforming. I don't know why this shit makes me emotional, but it does. But the difference is this wasn't like irrational emotional in this film. You know, Sonic, this film gives us a backstory to Sonic, and his backstory is really sad. And so you feel for the little guy, and so when things get rough for him, it's like, oh, and then when things get happy, you're like, yay, I'm just so happy for you. Like, it's that kind of thing. I think kids will absolutely love this. I think kids are loving it. There were a couple of kids near me when I went to see it, and they were having a blast. I could hear them giggling, and they were just laser focused on this screen. And honestly, I can't wait to introduce my nieces to this movie because I think they will have a blast watching it. But then again, they might try to imitate it and run around the house, but not my house. They're going to be running around, so that's okay. But anyway, yeah, love this movie, and I better be getting another one. That's all I'm gonna say, because it was fun, and gimme more. But that's it for my review. Well, like I said, compared to my other reviews, this was phew, just zoomed right through it. So if you have seen Sonic, please comment down below, tell me what you thought about it. And if you haven't or you don't plan to see Sonic, let me know why. Thank you as always to my amazing patrons, and a special thank you to a new patron who has joined. Thank you so much. You now get to join the credits. Yay! So thank you for that. Thank you for the endless support. Time for me to skedoot. So I will catch you in the next one.